Here we go, round 2. Let's see what we get. Come on. Okay. He is, yeah, a decent amount of combat power. The brightness down, sorry. This is, the sun is setting. Right. Oh, tempting me. Tempting as well, tempting as well. Oh, these are all tempting. Wow, this is tricky. Interesting thing is, the cards that you are offered, your opponent isn't offered. So I'm going to go Giant Specialist. Because he's probably a Supply Specialist. Makes sense. So I get Stormcalls again. It's just a day of Stormcalls, even though they got nerfed in the patch this morning. Stormcalls and Arclights, that's a perfect counter to my comp. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is a disaster. Nah, we'll make this work in our favour. He's got single, or high health single units for a lot of it. So we're going to use snipers as the principal carry to begin with. Let's go forward a little bit. Tanks midline. Let's do the closed box setup. I want these guys as impact or damage. I'm actually going to send them as impact rather than distract, so I can position a big unit behind them if I want to. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Nice. My Vulcan thoughts aren't wrong. So the key to this fight is going to be these Arclights, actually. If they kill, or if they survive longer than my tanks survive, then we've lost. It's that simple. Because these Stormcallers will decimate these tanks if they're not moving. Yeah, they held up. Not quite long enough. There we go, we win this. I hope. Wow. 2 Stormcallers left. Nice. These rockets in the air won't do as much damage. 1 shot from him to kill this one. And then the tank to kill this one, right? Oh no, the tank's already wasted his shot. That's a shame. Ah, we got it anyway. Only a tiny bit of damage though. I'm on the clock for a Supply Specialist. Ooh, subsidized Mustangs. It's tempting me, it's tempting me. Does he have armor as an option? No, he doesn't. I'm gonna take it. Which is unusual for me, actually. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade him. Then we need to get Mustangs unlocked. Get 2 sets of Mustangs. And normally you'd put them behind these guys, but I'm actually going to put them behind the snipers here. We're quite bunched at the moment, which is potentially a weak spot. But the idea is I want these guys to help finish off the Marines, if possible. That's fine. Happy with that. Opponent took nothing. He skipped. So he got an extra 100 to spend this turn, which he spent on extra set of Stormcallers and flanking crawlers on both sides. And I don't have any anti-flank, but that's okay. A couple of the Mustangs will turn and the sniper will turn. That's awkward. Right. So many Stormcallers today. Last opponent had 5 sets, this guy's got 3 sets already on turn 2. I feel like sometimes the nerfs kind of highlight how powerful units are to people, and people go, oh yes, I want to get more of those. Right. So next turn. What's the play? We either take to the skies to deal with these guys again. We also have to answer this flank. We can answer the flank with missiles. Or I could just put more Mustangs down. Barrier. Barrier is so good. Tech Specialist is good as well. This is tricky. Because there's so many different paths I could take here. And the choice is which is the right one. These guys are going to be a pain all game. I can already tell. And he is Supply Specialist with Fangs unlocked and Stormcaller carrying midline. Attempts to do my own counter crawler play. He didn't take Mustang Specialist. Right, I've got to answer the flank, so I can't do barrier. I could do tech. Right, so we need 2 arc rights. Upgrade you. Push this. Take crawlers. Go for health or damage? Damage. And let's have a strong side and a weak side. This is where I've got the high level units, so this will be my strong side. And what did he sell? What did he sell? He sold these Stormcallers. Interesting. I thought they were doing good work. He's setting up for fortress play. I need to consider melting points. Oh dear, the ones that are leveled don't work. And my flank is too slow. Because they have to spawn in. Wow, he's got range on these guys, he's really committing, okay. This crawl's going to level as well. This is going to be a difficult game. I need more Mustangs, but they're very vulnerable to the Stormcallers. And the Mustangs deal beautifully with Fangs once they get range. He's going to drop a fortress next turn, and I am Giant Specialist who hasn't bought Giants yet. But I know he's going to put a fortress there, so I'm going to take Giant Hunter. Which is a bit weird, I know. This is going to be level 3. Wow. 2 more units of Mustangs. If I go for elites, it would cost 500, and then I'd only have 100 left over, but I want range on them. So I'm going to do 2 sets. Like so. And then to get this under control, or do I do a second flank up here? No, let's keep this under control, because if these guys go out of control, we're scuppered. And if he puts a giant unit there, we're in trouble as well. What's he done? He has sold that one, makes sense. So he's kept this one. Positioned a missile there. Hasn't positioned a missile here, he's just relying on Fangs to do the work. Hasn't bought a giant, he's just got the pocket set up for both of them. Interesting. So the Mustangs should do work. They'll just chew through them slowly. Gives me lots of experience, which is fine. Unfortunately, Stormcallers are getting experience. I'm kind of amazed that he sold this other set of Stormcallers. I've not seen someone do that before. Because they were getting experience. It wasn't as if I was easily able to flank them, or kill them. Because this flank was going to die no matter what. Hopefully they kill the buildings. Get the experience. Yes. So, this is a big turn. Opponent is going to drop giants. Maybe I've dissuaded him by showing Giant Hunter. Only got 1,000. Let's not go crazy here. I'm gonna go Amplifying Core, Melting Point, pair of Melting Points. We'll use them as tanks to eat his that spawn. We're gonna have strong side and weak side. This is my strong side. That's where the flank is as well. These will probably get sold. Right. I've got so much to upgrade, but the tank's the key. That's a shame. 400 to upgrade these guys, but we're set for the giants when they spawn in. If they don't spawn in, then they're just going to soak lots of damage with very high HP pools. Opponent took Giant Hunter. Okay. Ooh, he's going to hack you. Interesting. Wow. I'm glad we've got the melting point for popping the shields. Hackers are great versus tanks, but they're a little bit squishy. He doesn't have any specs on them, so we kind of countered him already by having a melting point ready for the shields, because that was his big play this turn, was spending a fortune on the shields. And even though he's got Giant Hunter, he's not going to get to kill the melting points, so it's actually kind of a bad pick for him. So I've taken Giant Hunter as well, and he's got no giants, and he's got no plans to buy giants. Now, me taking Giant Hunter, preventing him from buying fortresses, might be game-winning as well, because he's kind of lost right now. Okay. It's kind of pushing me to an air position. Ion Blast, Mobilized Battleship, Orbital Bombard. Ion Blast is too good to pass up. Gonna drop it here. Going across to these guys. No. I'm gonna drop it here. Going across to these guys. Now, we've got a lot of upgrades to do. I'm just gonna take it because it's free stats. Yes, it's stats that he can counter, but it's free stats. I think I would like a second set of crawlers to distract. This would be a mobile beacon set, ideally. I'm gonna put them over there to try and pull people across away from these missile launchers. There's Zion. Should have expected that, should have just done a shield. What was I thinking? It's fine. He's got a lot of health. The Ion does 240. Continuous damage. I think it's every 0.1 of a second. Please pop the shield before you die at least, Mr. Melting Point. Thank you. He survived comfortably. To kill that hacker. If we don't get the hacker, we lose. Come on, kill it. You got it. Okay. And then melting points. This one's injured. Ouch. It was the Marines with the fangs, sorry. Right. Kill the Stone Cores before the debuff ends. Don't. It's gonna hurt. Ouch. Would have been nice for him to survive. I think he's gonna survive actually. Yes. So his Ion Blast, which should be called Ion Cannon, wasn't very good because it couldn't kill this one. Ooh, charged ammo. Don't mind if I do, you know. Decreases range by 15. He's going to take Assault Fangs. If he takes Assault Fangs, I need to have Vulcans. Oh, tricky, tricky, tricky. If I'm going Vulcan, do any of these help me? Nothing wrong with trying to kill stuff. Right. We're going Vulcan. debating level 2 Vulcans, but I'm going to go level 1 Vulcan with range. And then get range on him, so he instantly goes in the shields. I'm going to put the Vulcan a little bit further back. I wanted to chew through the small stuff and not be too exposed. Happy with this. Gonna push this and get 2 shields, because I could be in a lot of bother if he can kill my Mustangs with a fire field. She hasn't gone for. Okay. Oh, nice. Stay right there. Yep, they're already targeting shields. They're going to stand right in the fire. Okay. Is this twice I'm going to get away with a cheeky win because of hero powers? It's a bit dirty, but I'll take it. Let's not count our chickens, though. We've not won this yet. These fangs are going to be deadly. Now they've got Assault Fang and 2 upgrades. But their range goes down, and Vulcans should shoot them. In theory. So the fire just kills off all of his stuff. The Vulcans kill off these, and that leaves naked hackers. That should be GG. Sorry if it's nearly cold, but yeah, I'm feeling it. Right, that was satisfying. So yeah, he just didn't do shields here. He could have just brought another hacker and plonked it right here, and it would have saved half of these. He shouldn't have sold. I don't know what happened. He sold these Stormcalls and then bought them again. Very strange. Maybe he was like 100 gold off something, but buying the sell thing costs 100 anyway. So like, if it's bad of me, but I don't do field recovery very often, because I often just flank with a single cheap unit to force a response and distract. And to threaten as well, because I could always put a fortress behind this with a shield, maybe. I was happy with my positioning. The Mustangs did a lot of work, a lot of kills overall. The last round, the Vulcans just massacred. And the melting points were always going to be solid versus shields. And I was very fortunate with my positioning. I was expecting fortresses with shields. Instead, he went hacker with shield, which was a good choice versus tanks. But it was very vulnerable to my giants. And I already had snipers waiting for them. So I think telegraphing your plan ahead of time is a bad idea in a tournament game, because I could see the pockets already set up waiting for the unit in the middle. And also, hacker shields are a bit smaller and less powerful than fortress shields. Anyway, that was a fun game. Let's see how we're doing in the tournament. Neither of us went air last game. Oh, almost at that elusive 20k combat power. We'll get there, we'll get there. Well, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the semi-final.